Alright, we have our first game here, and it looks like it's going to be some hard Trick Room with access to the Torkoal to set the sun. So what I think I want to do is I do really like my Pert here. I think my Pert is actually very, very strong here. The combination of Pert and like Wave Crash should Oko Farig, which I think is really nice. That in combination with Pelly in the backline. And who else would it be? Who else would it be? Honestly, I'm thinking it's Arch, right? Arch just has like naturally a good offensive typing here. Does really well into a lot of things. Really anything not named Glade, which is really nice. And we should be able to Parting Shot Ensign and really, really handle anything they might want to throw at us to try and get up Trick Room. And once we can kill the Farig, there's really not much my opponent can do. There's really not much my opponent can do. If we stop Trick Room, we're going to be in a good spot, basically. So, we'll see. We'll see. We will see. These Farigs very often do not run, what do you call it as well? Protect, which is another good thing to know. Very often just Farig doesn't have the move slots for Protect. Between Trick Room and Hyper Voice and Helping Hand and whatever it might be. So, in theory, we should just be able to blow it up. In theory, we should be able to blow it up. We'll see if that's the case or not, but in theory, we should be able to. Alright. Modem Armor Rouge. Okay. We are going to go ahead, immediately Mega. I think Flip Turn is probably my play. And then we can just Darkest Lariat into this Armor Rouge, I think. Just double attack here. I think it's just double attack here. We should be faster than any Rotom that these teams are going to try and run, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. And this double attack into Armor Rouge should prevent Trick Room from going up here. It should prevent Trick Room from trying to go up here. Again, we should be faster than both these Pokemon with Swampert. So we'll go ahead and immediately Mega Evolve. And probably be good. Probably be good. This Rotom's going to be a little bit annoying, right? So we're going to pop a Flip Turn. It is going to be Pasho, but that's fine, right? There's a Pasho. Okay. And this was Darkest Lariat. Is it enough? Maybe I should Wave Crashed? I don't know. We'll see. Will-O-Wisp. Yep. So there's going to be a fatter Will-O-Wisp Rotom, which is good to know. Right? Good to know for sure. There's going to be a Lariat. It's not going to be enough. Holy fat. That thing's fat as hell. Oh, okay. This is brutal. Okay, we're going to really have to maneuver around this. This is going to go ahead and be a Protect on Pelly slot. And I believe a Parting Shot out on this Armor Rouge. We should see something coming in with a little bit more fat. I mean, a little bit more well-versed to take this on. It could totally be Torkoal here. I could totally see Torkoal coming in. Yep, so it is going to be Torkoal. That's totally fine. So Torkoal, is it last Farig? Surely not. Surely not. Okay. We're going to be able to get out into Archaludon here. This is always going to be an Archaludon slot. Rotom shouldn't be able to damage us too much. It's going to just Thunderbolt into our Pelly slot, which is also totally fine. Okay. So what I want to do here is this is going to be back out into Ensign, just to reset, or to get our Pelly out so it can reset Weather. And I think this is going to be a Protect on our Archaludon. We don't want to take a ton of damage here. We really don't want to take a ton of damage here. And we're trying to position ourselves to where this thing can't set up Trick Room again. At least very easily. Armor Rouge. Totally fine. We're going to go ahead and Protect here. On our Arch. Let's see a Lava Plume getting a Flash Fire boost on the Armor Rouge. Okay. That seems fine, though, because I'm going to just set up the Rain this next turn. That's a decent amount, to be honest with you. That's a decent amount, to be honest with you. Oh, it's a crit. Okay. Hey, got it out. Cool. This is going to go ahead and just be a hard switch out into Pelipper. And I believe just an Electro Shot and Armor Rouge. Pretty free Electro Shot and Armor Rouge. So, we'll see. We'll see. This seems like an okay position, though. Could be wrong. Very interesting team, that's for sure. Control the weather a little bit more. You're a Citrus Pelipper and like a little bit fatter of a Pelly. Very Spadef, in fact. So we should actually be pretty okay in a matchup like this. Heat Wave, it's actually going to miss the Arch, which is really nice. Not having to take the extra damage is really nice. Pelly's not going to take that much. Also going to be Heat Wave on the Armor Rouge. Yep. Oh, dude, they're both nimble. Oos. Oh, dude, 3 out of 4 is crazy. I cannot lie to you. Okay, so here's a big Electro Shot. This is a lot of damage. This is a lot of damage. We're going to get it to +1. We didn't get a defense boost, which is a little annoying, but honestly, we'll take the trade of not having to take any damage, you know? Like, it's still fine. The burn chance would actually be really annoying. Like, if we end up getting burned on that turn, it would have been really obnoxious. Okay. Rotom is going to come back out. That's fine. This is just going to be a Protect, I think. It's going to be an Electro Shot into the Rotom slot. I need to put damage on this Rotom to where I can 2-hit KO it. Rotom should be attacking here. I could see Torkoal switching out, which would be annoying, obviously, but not the end of the world, right? Not the end of the world. Really, they struggle to put damage into this Arch. They really struggle to put damage into this Arch. Especially depending on what the last member of the team is. You don't want to leave Torkoal out here as a sitting duck, pretty much. Yeah, it's going to switch out. What is it going to be in the back? Maw? Wheelay. Okay. That's totally fine. That is totally fine. It's going to be a Protect from Rotom. Totally fine again. There's a +3, or +2. How many turns of Trick Room do we have left? How many turns of Trick Room do we have left? None. Which is wonderful for me, actually. Absolutely wonderful for me. This is going to be Incineroar. It looks like it's Hyper Cutter on the Mawile and not Intimidate of its own, which is a wee bit annoying, but not the end of the world. That's for sure. I think I just like Electro Shotting and putting damage into this Rotom, because once Rotom takes a lot of damage... Oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. I need a Dragon Pulse. I needed a Dragon Pulse. Oh, I'm silly for that one. I'm very silly for that one. Hyper Cutter. Oh, I'm very silly for that one. I'm very silly. Okay, they didn't switch. They didn't switch. They didn't switch. Okay, that was a very silly play on my end, because if they go hard Torkoal there and I Electro Shot into that slot and then I'm just sitting duck for the next turn, it's pretty bad for me, right? So this is now +3 Archalon. Low-key, now I'm wishing that those Heat Waves hit me, because it'd be very boosted on my Archalon, and it would just win the game. There'll be nothing for my opponent to do. There's the Electro Shot. It's going to live on 5. Just barely. There's a Hydro Pump into Arch. I mean, now I'll get a +1, which is nice, I guess. Alright. It's not bad. Play rough. Okay. 60. That's fine. Okay. And all this is just a Fake Out into the Mawile slot and a Dragon Pulse. Let's not greed any more boosts. We're at +2. Dragon Pulse. Into here. So here's a Fake Out into Maw. This is fine. Torkoal's going to go down. This is going to allow us to position a Pelly to completely reset the weather for the rest of the game, which is, again, really nice. So there's a Fake Out into Mawile. Here's a Dragon Pulse. This is just going to kill this, by the way. Yeah, so down goes Torkoal, and this should be game. This should be game. Should be game. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, it's going to end into a forfeit. Awesome. So, I know Pert didn't do much that game other than flip turn, but it was random Pasho Berry Armor Rouge. The game would have went a little bit easier if it wasn't Pasho, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, let's jump into the next. Alright, my biggest arch nemesis right now is Mega Swampert, and I have not quite figured out my lines into it and how to play into it. Something I do like in general is going to be my Swampert in this battle. I think my Swampert is incredibly powerful here. So I do kind of want to immediately go with that. Beyond that, It's looking a little bit worrisome. I like our Chaladon a lot as it gives me a good check to Bascule Legion, which can be a little bit worrisome, as well as some Grimora variants. And then in the last slot, I believe it's just going to be Sinistra just to redirect and potentially keep our Swampert healthy. Now, a lot of the big issues I've had with Mega Swampert really early on in this format is I've struggled against it when it has Sinistra next to it, and that's the one I really don't have great lines into. But Grimmsnarl is also very annoying. Grimmsnarl is also very annoying. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So what I think I want to do here is I think this is going to be a Mega Evolve and a Wave Crash. If they want to fake out, they can fake out. And it's going to be a Hurricane into this Sneasler slot. They have to pick which Pokemon they want to give me, basically. They can Reflect plus fake out my Pelly, I suppose. But they really, really struggle with our Swampert otherwise, though. They really struggle with our Swampert otherwise, so I'm not super expecting it. I'm not super expecting it. I could totally see a Light Screen plus a fake out into our Pert, which would make a lot of sense here. Light Screen plus fake out into Pert from the Sneasler makes a lot of sense. We'll see if that's what ends up happening, but yeah, we'll see. I think we can definitely gain a little bit of ground here. I'm a little worried not having Incin in the back, but like Incin is almost a liability, right? Into these Staraptor teams. It's a little bit worrisome. Grimmsnarl is not a Pokemon I was super excited to see back in this format. The screens plus setup is just going to be a lot right now. Okay, is it gonna be a Reflect? No, they're not gonna click anything. Oh, hold on a second. Did we Spirit Break? Was our Spirit broke? Very interesting. Okay, there's an Intim. This is definitely annoying. This is going to be a Cine plus a Protect, I believe. Cine plus Protect should cover anything. If they want a Brave Bird into my Swampert, that's also fine. But this seems like a safe way of getting off my Tailwind this next turn. And then really breaking through with Pert. I think this is how I want to approach this. We're going to see a Mega Evolve immediately, so don't have to worry about Intim after this, which is really nice. Don't have to worry about Intim after this. Now this is a Brave Bird into our slot. I'm really not expecting it. I'm really not expecting it. It could be a CC into the Pelly slot just to like not take a lot of damage. But I'm expecting CC into Pert. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. This is going to be a Rage Powder. We're basically sacking Sinistra here just to reset tempo and get up a Tailwind. Doing this is going to put us in a really, really strong spot with our Pelipper this next turn, because the combination of Pelipper plus our, what do you call it, is going to be really good. There's Dire Claw. Cindy's going to go down here. Oh, close combat. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. This puts us in an even better spot. We're going to go ahead and Rage Powder once again. And just pop a Hurricane, I think. Just pop a Hurricane ski. Another Dire Claw won't kill us, which means they have to double into our Sinistra to kill us here. There's going to be a Protected Caesar. That's not what I attacked into. Okay, this is fine though. This is what I wanted, because now I'm going to eliminate this this Staraptor, and I have a really, really strong Earthquake the following turn. Not quite enough to knock it out, so it is really bulky on it. Oh, wee bit unfortunate. This is still going to be a Rage Powder. We have one more turn of Rain. And I think this is going to be a Weather Ball. It could be a Rage Powder plus a switch into our Swampert, actually. Because this should be the last turn of Rain, right? This should be the last turn of Rain. And being that we have Tailwind plus our own Pert, we should be okay. So we're going to swap here. Try and reset this Rain. Yeah, they're going to Protect here. But honestly, this is fine. Honestly, this seems fine. There's a Dire Claw. Not going to kill us, which is nice. That's quite bad. Rain's going to stop. But this is fine, though. Because all we do is we switch out into Pelly. And then we pop a Wave Crash into this Staraptor. And we should be okay. We're switch Pelly, pop a Wave Crash into Staraptor. With our Swift Swim and Tailwind, we should outspeed this Staraptor and Tailwind, obviously, and put ourselves in a pretty okay spot. There it is, Wave Crash, bang, down it goes. And now we should be good to go. There's the Wave Crash, Dire Claw, totally fine. There's a Poison Touch. Oh, it's not even on Burden. Which is actually good to know. It's probably not White Herb then, huh? Probably not White Herb then, huh? Okay. My side Tailwind's gonna peter out, which is a little annoying. Now this Sneasler will outpace my Pert. But it's really not the end of the world. What I think I want to do is I think this is going to be a Protect. Or is it just going to be a pivot out into Cine? Just to get myself healthy. And a Protect. Yeah. I think this is the play. Because now what I should be able to do is I should be able to Rage Powder this. Oh, I can't Rage Powder. I'm very stupid. This covers for Protect, though. This covers for Protect really well. On the Caesar. Yep. Okay, there we go. This should be fine now. This should be fine. There's a Last Respects into our Pert slot. Yep. Opposing side Tailwind peters out, and now we should outpace both of them. We're gonna pop a Rage Powder and just Earthquake here. If our Cine dies, that's honestly fine, right? Honestly, totally fine. So we'll see. We're gonna be fast asleep. This should knock out Sneasler. We're Adamant Earthquake. Yeah, we do 50% to Basket Legion as well. And now with 2 Pokemon in the back, Basket Legion should not be able to win on it. So, our Pert will go down here, but this should clean it, open it up for our Chaladon can eliminate now. This should open it up to where our Chaladon can eliminate. As Pert lives. No. Hey, you did your job, Anchor Arms. You did your job. I appreciate you. Okay. Arch, Pelly. We've broken any kind of Sash as well, which would be the only other potential stop to this. So yeah, I think we're doing alright. Here's going to be an Electro Shot. And here's going to be a Hurricane, and this should be good. It should be good. I don't even think Arch dies to this Last Respect from here. Maybe Protecting was just safer. Okay, we didn't. I think Protecting it was safer in case this Hurricane wouldn't have killed. But we're good. Figured it out. We're good. Okay. So down it goes, and we got to see a little bit more of the Pert action. That guy really doing a lot of damage into a really, really tough matchup for the team, to be honest with you. If there was a Sinister, I think it's an auto-lose. At least as I understand the team right now. Cine is really hard for this team to deal with, as there's not like a lot of spread damage to kind of deal with it. It's like really hoping your Pelly can, and Staraptor kind of breaks through Pelly really comfortably, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's gonna be another win. Let's get another one. Alrighty, it looks like we got some Mega Raichu Y game. It looks like they took like a standard yard team and just threw Mega Raichu Y on it, which is pretty funny. What I will say is this team gets absolutely demolished by Swampert. I mean, put in a body bag by Swampert. So we're gonna go we're gonna go Pelly, Swampert, Cine. And then last mod, probably Sneasler, just because I really struggle with King Gambit potentially on this team. And King Gambit's definitely annoying. But I think it's actually Arch. I think it's Arch because Arch also really helps out with Basket Legion, which can be a little bit annoying for this team as well. So, we'll see. Could be wrong. We'll see if we get some more Mega Swampert gaming going, though. The cool thing is there's nothing that really threatens Pert, like, offensively. There really is nothing that threatens Pert offensively outside of a potential Grass Knot from the Raichu, which I'm not super worried about, to be honest with you. Because what I can do on lead to like guard against like Tailwind plus Grass Knot Raichu Y is I can like just attack into Raichu if it doesn't protect or fake out, and then I can just Tailwind with my Pelly, and we should be okay. Arrow Sneasler. Arrow plus Sneasler. Okay. Here's going to be our rain. This is going to be a same thing. It's going to be Mega Flip Turn if I can position it, plus a Tailwind. They can fake out what they want to fake out and try and set up Tailwind, but I'm going to match it so that my pert can always have this speed advantage. I'm going to match it so my pert can always have this speed advantage. And we'll see how we can do this. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Should be a pretty comfortable position here, though. I'm not super worried. Again, there's not... unless I'm remembering the team wrong, I don't think there's even a water resist on my opponent's team. Like, I don't think there's even a water resist. Okay. So here's the Mega. They didn't switch, which is nice. What we're attacking is what we're attacking, which is good. We could just go for the Rock Slide Flinch, too. Okay, they didn't. Is this going to be a Tailwind? It's Sash, okay. Good to know. Okay. What I like doing here is going Cinny. Cinny seems very free. Back up to full. Tailwind? Yep. Okay, so there's going to be a Tailwind here. A wee bit unfortunate, but I think it's okay. Where's the Pelly Flinch? What I want to do is I think I actually want to Trick Room and position our Shalodon. I don't expect a close combat into my Pelipper slot. If anything, it's Dire Claw. And getting in this guy with speed advantage under rain is going to be very difficult for my opponent to try and handle. It's going to be very difficult for my opponent to try and handle. So that's what we're going to do. Especially if we get a defense boost on a Rock Slide here. Yep, here's a Rock Slide. There's no flinch. Just need no flinch on Cinny, and we're good. No flinch on Cinny, and we're good. Show me no flinch. No flinch, no sleep. No flinch, no sleep. The poison is really unfortunate. But what can we do? There we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So this seems like a really commanding spot. All I think I'm going to do is I think I'm actually just going to Matcha to break any kind of Sash, and we're just going to Electro Shot into the Sneasler. We're at +1, so we don't even die to a CC. It's really hard to click CC this turn as well. So I feel pretty comfortable clicking these attacks. It could be Wide Guard on the arrow, but I doubt it, right? I really doubt it. So the Trick Room mode of the team is going well. Here's a really strong Matcha into Raichu, which is... Oh, fuck! No, it's gonna be Lightning Rod! Okay, it's fine. Maybe we could pop a Burn. We'll see. We still get a boost? Damn it. Don't be Lightning Rod. Mess up your ability. Mess up. Be fake. Be static. This isn't gonna be good. Oh, that's tough. I didn't even really think about Raichu and its pre-Mega. Okay. We'll see. Tough. Tough one. Okay, it's gonna be a Dire Claw, though. That's fine. That's totally fine. We at least get the boost, which I think is nice. And now we can go Pelipper and threaten the Sneasler. Which is also totally fine. So this is going to be a Cane into the Sneasler slot, and just a Dragon Pulse into the Raichu slot. Again, doing big damage. Cane plus Dragon Pulse should get us a double KO unless they protect something. Okay. It's fine. Our Arch should take this hit, too. So, it also feels okay, right? We're at +1. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of this back via leftovers as well. White Herb? Yep, there's a White Herb. There's a White Herb. Yeah. Some more lefties back. Opposing side Tailwind peters out. That's fine. That is fine. And yeah, I'm not quite sure what my opponent's going to do in regards to, like, not losing too many pieces for this, right? I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Could be wrong, but I think we're okay. Okay, there's on a nerf. This is just going to be a weather ball into the arrow, and an electro shot. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's wrong. It's just going to be a hurricane into the Sneasler because it guaranteed kills it, and an electro shot into the Aerodactyl. Yeah, this seems fine. I didn't check how many turns Trick Room I have left, to be honest with you. If it's one turn left, I probably should have protected plus Tailwinded, but it's okay. So there's a protect. Well, I didn't click a spread move. I can promise you that. I did not click a spread move. I can promise you that. And this is honestly better because now I'm at +2 and I definitely blow up this Sneasler. Most definitely blow up this Sneasler. Here's a raise, and here's a dead arrow. So that's 2 mons down. Down goes arrow. So it was White Guard. The rain stopped. The rain did stop. It's going to be Basque Legion. What I think I want to do here is, actually, how do we want to handle this? Because I low-key need to see the stats. 110, 87. Okay. What I think I actually need to do is I think this has to be Hard Pert. And a Dragon Pulse into Sneasler. Hard Pult, Dragon Pulse into Sneasler. I mean, Hard Pert, not Pult. Single Splayer enemies coming out. See? This only goes poorly if they get a double protect. They did not get a double protect, so we're gonna get a Dragon Pulse off here. Okay. Down it goes. We are going to go ahead and live that there, which is pretty crazy. Honestly, really insane that we live that. Just dimensions are going to return to normal. We'll flip turn here. Where's the pivot out? Is it an Earthquake? I think it's an Earthquake. And a Protect. No, I think it's a pivot out because I need to guarantee get off damage this turn. I need to guarantee get off damage this turn, so we're going to get into Pelly because it'll give us a speed advantage as Trick Room is gone. If this is like Scarf or Jolly. So this is going to give us a lot of damage into this Basque. 36%, and that should put it in range of anything in the back. Okay, cool. So I think we made the right play there. Pert's going to kill this thing. And this should give us enough positioning to take down this Basque Legion, and should give us a win in our last one. We're going to go ahead and Electro Shot this Basque. We're also going to Hurricane this Basque. And we should just be doing enough damage. We should be doing enough damage. We were able to position where we got damage off on it to where everything's in range, but also have 2 Pokemon. As this thing will have speed control here. Last respects, Hurricane should do 36. I'll be really upset if I don't do 36% with Hurricane. I'll be really upset if I don't do enough damage here. There's a Hurricane. Die? I don't know why I was really nervous. I'm sick of seeing Basque Legion, man. We need to really boom in this format. All right, we're gonna win that one. That's gonna be the last one we do for today. I think this was a great showcase of kind of the main core function of the team and how it should work. I think we played some really close games there. Played some new stuff, played some old stuff, and saw it worked into both. There's definitely some things that this team could be better with. And this is definitely a very unoptimized raw version of it. But you see, it's doing well. Almost smashable on day one, and I haven't played that much, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I'm sure we'll get there later tonight with it. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy it, drop a like. If you're new here, drop a sub. Let me know what you want to see me use next. I'll see you guys next time. Later.